Elevating human experience through design is the ethos of architecture, engineering, and interior design firm DLR Group. Its correctional facilities are designed to help inmates lead their lives in as normal a way as possible, maximizing the chances of rehabilitation. Jarrett Hill investigates how it's working at Campus Kilpatrick in California.
When you think of juvenile detention centers, you probably think of ugly gray buildings, high fences with barbed wire, and a generally rough environment. But here in Los Angeles County, specifically in Malibu, they're turning all that on its head at the brand new Campus Kilpatrick.
It's a really exciting time here in LA County in terms of Campus Kilpatrick, and a distinction. We went from camp to campus, so it's Campus Kilpatrick, and in doing so, we focused on several different areas.
Mitchell says their team refocused juvenile detention toward rehabilitation in varied ways, like addressing trauma, maintaining safety, and small group settings. The small groups are a core value as it's present in just about everything, all the way through their architectural design.
So as you'll walk in and see the facility, it's a very different design. We have smaller living units. So there's 6 youngsters to each side of the living unit where they can interact with others, that they can do some of their core work, that staff can really understand who these youngsters are and what are their issues and address those issues.
When it came to designing Campus Kilpatrick, Vince Yu says LA County invited many voices, including mental health experts, their probation department, and even youths that had been through the system to make sure that the environment was as effective as possible.
One of the things that we want to really stay away from is the institutional feeling. The kids are here for various reasons, but they're here to relearn, to rebuild, to find themselves, and we don't want the building to say institution. We don't want them to say lockdown. We definitely don't want them to say that, oh, this is a jail. We definitely want the architecture to communicate a different language, a different culture to the kids.
Campus Kilpatrick is about a lot more than thoughtful building design. It's a whole different philosophy on rehabilitation that's a lot different than what we're used to seeing.
I think what we've been doing wrong all along is treating it like an institution. This whole facility is about moving from a philosophy of custody and control to care and custody. There is a custody responsibility, but the care is more important because these are kids that haven't had care, that haven't had personal relationships.
Couples says design informs those relationships and also behaviors, and that goes for more than just the kids.
The advocates talked about the fact if you create an environment that's prison-like, staff are going to act like guards, people that live there are going to act like inmates. But if you create an environment that's more normalized, that has abundant natural light, have views of the outside, that has a sense of community to it, people will act like they're in a community. And I think that's what we've done throughout our work, what I've done throughout my career, is look at how environment will positively affect behavior.
The concept is relatively new here, having only opened 30 days ago, and the proof will definitely be in the data. But the county's goal is simple.
The goal here is to keep kids out of prison. The goal here is that they never go back into the prison system. They don't go back to our camps. They don't enter the state system after they're successful here. So if we had facilities like this, we could reduce the pipeline to prison.
In a candid moment, while our team was resetting and moving around, I complimented Vince on his ease with the topic and in front of the camera. Vince said it's not because he's so good, but because, like the entire team, they just believe in what they're doing.
I think it's not so much because I'm good or not good. I think what's really important is that I think the team is really passionate about what they do, and we believe in the cause. And that's really what makes this project different from anything else. We actually believe in what I just said. We didn't make that up. We actually believe it. And it got us through a lot of difficulties. I mean, is everything smooth? No. Do we have situations? Yes. Does the rain still fall? Yes. We got through that because we actually believe in this.
DLR Group and Los Angeles County are showing us what the future of detention could look like, where rehabilitation is a greater focus for the people that come through their gates. In Malibu, I'm Jarrett Hill.